George, following your sin binning last week, do you think you've put yourself back in the supporters' good books? Not just the supporters' good books, also your fellow peers, your players and John Keir?
Yeah, that was a massive one, Mick. Obviously last week, yeah, with my little brain explosion, what I did, it wasn't acceptable. I've had a tough week. There's been some home truths. I let my players down, I let the coaching staff down, just let everybody down with that little moment of madness. And luckily enough, we won. But it could have been catastrophic. It could have been lost again. But and I can't go around doing that. I'm a leadership player. You know, I'm one of the senior blokes, and John asked us for them senior lads to do a job, and I massively let them down. I know I had a meeting with John on Tuesday in his office, and we spoke to each other because we've got a good relationship. Me and John, you know, we're good friends, and I just apologise, and you know, hopefully I've done it a little bit of justice by going out there today and putting in a decent performance.
It wasn't just about individuals, it was a whole team performance, biggest win of the season.
Yeah, without a doubt, Mick. I think it was all to do with his attitude. You know, we spoke about these last 10 games being a massive for us all, and we're just taking it game by game. And obviously we got a win last week against Halifax, and then we knew we were going to be tough against Widnes today. And if we didn't turn up with the right attitude, they could burn us. And I just thought today, 1-17 has been definitely by far one of the best team performances to date since I've been at the club. To put a team like Widnes, you know, they've got some good personnel in that team. I know they're going through a bit of a tough patch themselves and going from full time to part time. But look at Harrison Hanson, McGrath, Luai, and you know, Anthony Gelling, just Danny Craven, Jordan Johnston in the forward. Yeah, they've got some young good kids as well. So you know, we're never going to be easy, but to get a win like that, 62-0, and you know, put a game to bed like that was really good.
You come on for Sam Hallis, and the game was already changed in the Bulls' favour, but you know, I think you come on with that ruthless streak, 2 quick tries, and the points kept racking up.
Yeah, I think my game is to play off a quick rucks and a good go forward, and I thought as middles today, and we've been asked a lot of questions in the middles lately, and they've come up trumps today. They're massive raps. Callum Bustin just come back in the team. Obviously we missed Steve Crossley today, but you know, I didn't feel like we didn't miss him that too much because the forwards played so well, and I played off the back of that, and I knew if my attitude wasn't going to be right today, that you know, I could have. You know, it could have been a bit worse for wear, but I'm just glad that the forwards laid a good platform for me to get out of my half, and I've got Keezy in my earlobe every minute of every second. You know what I mean? It's every second of every minute. Sorry, so it's good, and it's a good group to be in at the minute. And like I say, I'm delighted I got the 2 tries. I'm lucky not to get the 3 with the post, but yeah.
I was just about to say, George, that sort of epitomises the spirit and the determination in the side this afternoon. In that, you know, you literally were full steam ahead, head down, and crash back wallop, you hit the side of the post.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think it was Callum Bustin, and he made a quick play of the ball, and the gap appeared. It was about 7 or 8 metres wide. And I thought, I'm definitely over here, and all of a sudden the fullback comes out of nowhere and just barges me against the post, and I didn't get it down, unfortunately. But yeah, massive raps to our forwards today, and then obviously his outside backs were finishing with some good tries off.
You got a 2-match ban during the week from the Rugby Football League match disciplinary panel. I'm guessing you would have been pretty disappointed with yourself not to be on the plane to Toulouse.
Oh, without a doubt, Mick. I massively, like I said previously, I massively let myself down, my teammates, my coaching staff, and everything. I let everybody down last week. You know, I do play the game with plenty of emotion, and the little brain explosion there in that game was just like unacceptable. I know that I found out Thursday that I was getting a 2-game suspension, and I'm absolutely devastated. It absolutely ripped me apart because I've missed all the big games this year. I've missed Toronto away, and now I'm missing Toulouse away. But sometimes you just can't take the lad out of Bradford, can you? So, and someone just asked me if I've got a passport in there, and no, I'm just joking about it. But no, I'm gutted. I'm really gutted, especially with a team performance like this today, and maybe we could have took that into next week with it being so being another tough game for us. But I've got full credit, you know, full praise, and the lads will do a decent job next week with Matty Wildy and Sam Alf coming, because we've got some great nines at this club, and you know, with Matty Wildy and Sam Alf playing so well as well when they get back in together, so they're good for the team.
And John Keir, obviously, after you apologised not just to him but the players giving you a reprieve to play today?
Yeah, like I say, Mick, and I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I know that I massively let my teammates down, and I have a chat with them personally sometimes. And you know, like I say, I just had to go out there and do my job today, and be smart and not have them brain explosions. And I thought that I did that today, and I thought once I got into the game, the last 10 minutes of the first half, I thought I grew in confidence into it, and I thought that I was a bit more smarter with my players and my decision making. So yeah, like I say, we've got a good group, and I like them and they like me, so you know, it's only good for the team.
What does the future hold for you, George? I believe you're out of contract at the end of this season. Would you like another deal?
Oh, without a doubt, Mick, 100%. You know, I'm 32. I'm still relatively fresh. I've had no serious injuries, touching wood, and I just want to kick on, and I've made no secret about it. I want to finish my career off at this club, and that was whether that's 4 or 5 years down the line, then so be it. If it's 2 or 3 years down the line, then so be it. But you know, me and I ain't got an agent, so I sort all out myself. So I'll sit down with John and the coaching staff at end of the year, or whenever we find out those part-time players get a new deal, and see if we can sort something out. But I won't be hesitant to sign any deal here. I'd jump at the chance, yeah.
And as you've just mentioned, you do have that age, you've got that experience, and I think we're seeing that with the emergence of 2 young hookers in Thomas Doyle and Cameron Berry.
Yeah, Cameron's my cousin, you know, it's no secret about that one. But yeah, him and Doyle are doing really good stuff. Doyle's playing really well in the reserves. Cameron's doing really well in the 19s. And I think Sam House is playing one of his, you know, I think he's having his best season as a Bradford Bulls player, to be honest. I think he's been outstanding. And then you only got to add to that with Matty Wilde, who's going to come in with his experience as well. So, you know, we're in a good position with that. We're in a good position for that position, if you know what I mean. So the hooking role's really good, and if I can add to that with my experience, then so be it. And if I'm in the coach's plans next year, then you know, delighted for all parties.
Just finally, George, what does a player do when he's got a 2-match ban?
Obviously next week the team will be away. I'll be in for training on the weekend. You know, it's not a weekend off as such, but yeah, I don't play, but it's not a weekend off as such. And I've heard with Adam, he's going to leave me a programme as well. So obviously the 3 or 4 days up there away, I'll be on top of my fitness levels and my gym, and then I think it's about training with the 19s, and obviously ripping into training, because we have like a big squad, so we have like 13 on 13, and just keep myself in fitness with that. And yeah, mini pre-season starts for 2 weeks for me next week.
Is it a case of Saturday evening, get Pulse 2 on and have a listen?
Yeah, that's it. I'll be listening to you on Pulse 2, Mick. Yeah, get it on there. Make sure you give me a shout out. I'll be sat at home watching you. Cheers.